Brian, do you want to sum up an uneven 0-0 draw here in West London?
Yeah, no, bittersweet, isn't it? Obviously, we've been working really hard in pre-season, and we saw that come to fruition there in terms of the performance. Can't fault the lads in terms of their display. Coming away to Hampton, very difficult first fixture. Hampton are a really good side, and yeah, they're well coached, so they're tricky. They're tricky out of possession. You got to be bang on it, otherwise they'll find little pockets and play around you. So I was absolutely delighted with the performance. Obviously, on another day, you score a hatful and you win the game comfortably, but it wasn't to be today. We still need sharpening up, obviously, at the top end of the pitch in terms of the lads that are getting in there. They just need to be a little bit quicker and a little bit cleaner with the work, but that will come. This is the first game of the season. So yeah, really positive, really delighted with the group.
Some really good moments. There was times when it was 10 men behind the ball deep in their own half from Hampton, especially second half. That's a hard thing to break down.
Yeah, it is, and credit to the boys, to flatten Hampton out and get them defending deep at times. It's testament to the hard work the boys have put in, their energy levels, the fitness levels, and then the quality in possession. So, yeah, the pitch was a carpet, absolutely magnificent pitch they've got here. Credit to the groundsman who's done the work here. It was fantastic to play on, and yeah, we moved the ball quite well, I thought.
First game of the season is always tricky, as we discussed in our kind of last interview before the season starts, but you must be pleased that some of the patterns of play that you're working on in training are coming out on the pitch.
Yeah, like I said, I couldn't fault the boys in terms of the performance. They were magnificent. They created lots of opportunities. It wasn't a case of we moved the ball and we didn't cause problems. We moved it really well, and there was opportunities for us to win the game, and it just wasn't our day to stay in front of goal. And credit to Hampton, they're a really good side. They dug in and defended their area really well, and when we look back, a point away at Hampton might not be a bad thing.
We talked again on Thursday as well about the following we had at Hemel Hempstead, first game of the season last year. This season, I think it might have been topped.
Yeah, no, the fans were absolutely fantastic. That's what they do, don't they? They get in early and then they get the songs going and cheer the boys on, and I'm sure the boys were inspired by it. I certainly was. Could feel the energy in the warm-up, and it really got us going, and we started on the front foot. I think we had an opportunity within the first minute or two of the game. So no, that's down to the fans and that synergy we've got with them, and please keep continue it, and yeah, I'm sure hopefully we'll have a really successful season. I must mention before we move on anything, a word on Martin Ram, who is one of our most loyal supporters, who's no longer with us. He's been at the football club ever since I've joined, and a long time before. And he was a wonderful human being and a real gentleman. And sadly, he's passed away. So condolences to his family, and hopefully we can do something to represent what a great person he was, and the work he did, the tireless work he did as a groundsman at the football club, but also as a volunteer. He was truly an outstanding human being, and just want to mention him.
I'm sure many supporters would echo and reciprocate those thoughts. Let's move on and talk about the first chance for our home supporters to see this side at the Romac on Saturday. Dagenham and Redbridge coming to visit the Romac.
Yeah, the hottest ticket in town, isn't it? Where else would you want to be than at the Romac, watching a fixture of that calibre? Dagenham and Redbridge, a huge side in the division, former Football League side. So yeah, it's going to be a real occasion, and we look in good stead. We look like we're going to give them a game, and we'll see what we can do.
Looking forward to seeing it. See you on Saturday.
Cheers.